Hello everybody, and thank y'all for watching this video. I'm sitting out here on the porch this morning doing a voiceover, and I recorded this video. I think it was Sunday. Today looks about like this, and I just thought I would share with y'all what I see God's artwork from my porch. While I was out here Sunday, also I got a little visitor, and I grabbed the camera to see if he'd come back or she, and they did, and I thought this was a really cute moment of this little hummingbird eating. But we're going to get right into this. So, chores of dread, fridge. The refrigerator is not my worst chore of dread, it's the car. I've already done a video on that. This is more like inside the house things or things to do with the house. So, I have three, and the refrigerator is the first one. And it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm taking it out, clean it off. There'll be some fruit I wash. My daughter got me this fruit and veggie wash from the Dollar Tree. It was in my Mother's Day basket. So you massage it on the fruit and then rinse it off. And I dread clean the fridge. It wasn't even that bad. It was fairly clean because I try to take out old stuff and stuff weekly. But I just don't like breaking it down. It just seems like it tears the kitchen up and gets me a little overwhelmed. And you'll see that. But what I was going to talk to y'all today is about a health scare I had, and how things have changed for me because of that. So first off, I'd had some squeezing on my heart. Felt like someone just took their hand and squeezed it just a little bit, and it hurt but not bad, and it was gone, within a second or two. But then I had a day where it squeezed a little harder, hurt a little more, and lasted a little longer. So that day, it was toward the end of the day, work day, and I called my husband, and I said, when you get in, I think I'm going to go to the ER. Now, I couldn't go right away because I had my daughter here with autism. Somebody has to stay with her. And it was not hurting at that particular time. But it was enough to scare me. So I did go to the ER after he got home from work. And they quickly put a glycerin pill underneath my tongue. Of course, they hooked me up to my blood pressure and stuff. And they gave me the EKG. Said I was not having a heart attack at that time, but something could be wrong, of course. So a couple days later, I had a stress test and a ultrasound on my heart. When I went to the doctor to get the results, she said my heart had some build up on the side where the blood pumps out. And that was due to dealing with high blood pressure for a long amount of time. Now, I am on blood pressure pills. I had been on blood pressure pills, but I had a constant cough. I was taking lisinopril. I had a constant cough, and she asked me, was I coughing a lot? And I said, yes, and she said that was a symptom of lisinopril, that she thought I need a different blood pressure medicine and a higher dose, because if they could regulate my blood pressure, then what buildup was on my heart would not be an issue. And so she did change it and up the dosage. And she'd also told me that, of course, all my life been told I need to do exercise. I have tried, and I just told her, look, I used to yo-yo diet. Even my yo-yo broke. I cannot lose weight. My metabolism is got to be 0. She then suggested 2 things. First off, the weight loss shot, which I have been denied 3 times, and now I'm not even going to try to do it. I think I can do this on my own. The second thing that she suggested, which I thought, well, what's that going to do, is to talk to a dietitian. And I did talk to the dietitian, and she told me that if I would increase my protein amount for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and spread it across the day, that my body would start building my metabolism back, because it's not waiting for that late in the afternoon meal and hanging on to all the weight and it would start letting go. And that is what I have been doing. I also started doing a small workout that's for my age group, like 50 and over. I've been doing that through the day. And then my doctor had suggested also, after we got the results, that I do a little strength training. So I've been playing with the weights at night, just starting out small and building myself up. I also decided I would add some stuff. I wanted to add a Bible study just for my spiritual health and meditation. I added restorative yoga as well. And it sounds like this is like, gosh, all day, but it adds up to about an hour and a half. So it's not that long, maybe a little more than an hour and a half with the walking included. But it's not that long. And Bible study is also helping. The meditation is helping, it just helps my mind. And I think when everything is in check, you just do better at losing weight. And my theory is proven true because here in about 5 weeks, I have already lost 6 pounds. And my doctor just yesterday cut my medication, my blood pressure medication, in half. So I'm seeing results from paying attention to my body. And I just am so thankful that I have the body to be able to do this, to be able to recuperate. And that I'm at a season of my life where I have time to focus on me a little bit. Let me clear up something about the Bible study. I said I added it. Well, actually, I just beefed it up, or I'm trying to do more of it because I was already doing this particular Bible study. I just thought that if I would do more of it, it would just be good for me. Unfortunately, yesterday I was doing just stepping back, doing an exercise. It wasn't even a hard exercise, but I just stepped wrong, I guess, and I hurt my knee. It did feel weak. I'd fell on it years ago, and it felt a little weak for a couple of days. And then when I stepped backwards, it hurt. It hurt a lot. I couldn't move it very well. I had to call my daughter to come up here to drive me to the doctor. I already had the appointment. And when I got to the appointment, they quit worrying about my blood pressure too much and started working on my knee. No surgery. I had just pulled something in it. So that was a relief. She told me not to exercise today on the knee. Now I can do upper body stuff. But so I'm heeding the doctor's orders. I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff. Look at my refrigerator, how great it looks. But I'm not going to let this deter me. I'm still going to go on with my weight loss journey and my healthier journey because I need to stick around. That was a wake-up call saying, hey, do something, do something. So, but my fridge looks a lot more in order. It's not Pinterest worthy or anything, but I can deal with it. Well, on to chore number 2 of dread, and that is the cat's bath. And this is, you see me prepping for the cat's bath. I gave cats baths for years, and this is how I do it. I try not to turn on any running water so that he doesn't get scared of that. So I have a pitcher of water, like for rinsing him off, next to me, and you'll see it in a minute. There's the cat shampoo that I'm using right now. And I just put him in here, and I've got that towel down there on the bottom of the sink so that he could have something to clench to and it wouldn't feel so slick and awkward for him. And I don't do this often because you don't have to give a cat a bath that often, but it was time now. So I went ahead and got him washing, and he is such a good cat. He is really a good cat. You see, he's not trying to claw me. He's just trying to hang on to the side of the sink. And I'm just washing him with a cloth. Now I do make a lot of water noise with that cloth, but I think he's used to it. And then, like I say, I just do not try to turn on the sink. And I'm not trying to kill any fleas or anything with this bath, which, you know, if you get soap on fleas, they will die. It's only temporarily, though. It won't prevent them from getting on them. But I have a separate flea medicine that I give him. This is just his freshening bath because you live in the house with us and we all take a bath. Now, on bath day for the animals, I don't just wash the animals. This is the day that I also run the bedding through the washing machine and usually sit out on the porch and let it dry. And also, I wash out their dishes like really good, not just like a little rinse where I put new water in them, but like wash them. Or I try to remember to do that each time, and that way everything gets done at one time. So today is just considered pet day for me. And back to the dietitian, talking to her, she had asked me how I could do well, and I said small changes. And so a couple of real small changes I made. I gave up my daily candy bar for a Fiber One bar and my Sprite for unsweet tea. And so that right there saves several calories on the day. And I think those type of little changes have really helped to take weight off, and I'm hoping to stick with that so that I can continue to lose the weight, because I'm nowhere near my goal weight, and it's not even about losing weight at this point anyway. It's just a measure of health. My husband brought home that laundry sink one day, and he asked me, did I want it? And I said, yes, I do want that laundry sink, and it has come in handy for so many things. And but its a primary use is the animal's bath. It's not pretty, and you can tell that it has had a lot of things happen to it, like paintbrushes rinsed out, things like that. But it is so useful, and it sits in the corner of my bathroom, and nobody sees it really but me and my family and my little YouTube family. Now, the dog I don't dread near as bad. He's been taking baths for years. He is 18 years old, so I have to be careful how I handle his back legs, because his back legs are bad, and I get what he's going through now. But anyway, I'm just giving him a quick bath just because I was in the mood to do it. They both needed it. I was waiting for them to get dry so I could give them their flea medication and stuff. So I just thought I'd put this little clip of Colton in here, and you see that he gets his bath right after Puppy Ruckus. I just store their towels and cloths. I wash them separately. I wash theirs together, but separately from ours. And then after they're dry, I just keep those in the top of my closet so that they don't get mixed back in with the human towels and cloths. And that's just how I do it. It's summertime now, and he's shedding so much hair that you can almost use it and make another whole dog. So I try to get as much of it off in the bathtub as I can, or in this laundry sink as I can. So a long time ago, I was at the grocery store, and at this time I drank dark Cokes. I've not drank a dark Coke in years. Well, I take it back. I have had like a small, like a drink of one or something, but I haven't had daily dark Coke or even monthly dark Coke in years. So, but this man worked at the grocery store, and I was buying these Diet Coke. That's what I was buying. And he said, you like that stuff? And I said, oh, yes. And he said, I quit drinking them. I had to let them go. And I said, why? And he said, I used to work at a restaurant, and we thought we would see what it would do if we poured it over some meat. So he said, I think he said they got a roast and got it out and put some dark soda, I don't know what kind it was, in the pan, and left it all night, covered it and left it all night. And he said the next morning when he got there, it disintegrated. And I was like, if that can do that to that. Now, I wasn't there. I don't know how much, what he considers disintegrated. But in my mind, that means it's pretty much gone. So I'm thinking, if that can do that to me, there's no telling what it's doing to my stomach. So I stopped doing that a long time ago and went to Sprite. And I was considering taking even the Sprite away. Well, I'll get back to that in just a second. Here they are. They survived their bath. One's going to go outside and probably roll around the dirt. And I'm on to dreaded chore number 3. And y'all, this is kind of gross. I only had one glove, so I just made a plastic bag into another glove. And you see me try and clean out my vacuum cleaner. And it's not like that I have not cleaned this out all year or something. This is just, we are some hairy collecting people. I've got long hair. My daughter's got long hair. We've got the cat and the dog. My grandbabies and families in and out. All of them just about have long hair. And everything here gets hair on it, and we just have to clean it out. The air conditioner filter, when my husband changed it, I was like, good gosh, hold on a minute. Let me get some of that hair out. So, so this is a vacuum cleaner, and this is probably, I have to do this. I should do this after every vacuuming. I do it after every maybe 6. So, but you see those scissors have the rubber band on it. That means those are marked for my dirtiest job scissors. And I'm just taking this and trying to cut out the hair. And I do not like the way crumbs and hair feels together. So I've just got my gloves on so I don't have to feel that as much. Well, back to what I was talking to you about the Sprite. I was already considering just cutting Sprite completely out because I had really enjoyed bubbly water, and I know that's an acquired taste, not for everyone. But the bubbles is what I like the most. And the dietitian asked me, could I possibly cut out the Sprite? And I said, well, I really do like the bubbly water. So now what I drink is sparkling water, whether it's the bubbly brand or not. Also, regular ice water I like. And then I drink a cup to 2 cups of coffee per day. And then I usually have some type of protein drink, protein coffee or protein milkshake, something like that. And of course, unsweet tea, I do enjoy a cold glass of tea. So those are my drinks now. Probably not the most perfect, but much better. And I'll just leave you here with this. It is satisfying, oddly, to watch. The vacuum cleaner fluff back up as the hair gets removed. And that little tool, it either come with that vacuum cleaner or the last vacuum cleaner I had. I can't remember, but I liked another vacuum cleaner I had. You just popped the button and all that popped off and you could clean it real good. But this one does not have that, or I can't find it if it does. And I haven't seen anything in the manual about it. So we are cutting hair and getting the roller back together where it can vacuum some more hair. I'm going to say goodbye now. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for letting me talk and hearing about my health. And I'm going to try to document my journey as I go. And I've got to do this if I want to stick around. So when your feet are to the fire, you'll do it. So anyway, appreciate y'all so much for watching. Thank you for taking time to watch. And I hope I see you in the next one. Please like, comment, share. And if I could get 2 more subscribers, I would have 50. That would just make me so happy.